evening and welcome back. My name is Dan. If you're new here, ask that you would please subscribe, ring the little bell icon, be notified whenever I upload a new video. If you're returning, welcome back. Alright, tonight I'm just going to show you some do's and don'ts to buy on Amazon. For prepping, especially for bug out bags specifically. We bought a first aid kit off of Amazon. It's like $30. Okay, I wasn't expecting much, but this thing is pretty freaking pathetic. Okay, it's got a nice case, although it's not as strong as you'd like. I mean, it's pretty flexible and everything. It said that it was a hard case, and this isn't exactly hard. Okay, yeah, they give you a lot of band-aids. That's like not even $3 worth of band-aids. Then you got some small, medium, and large gauze. An actual set of tweezers. Some medical tape. Safety pins, crap like that. You get a small pair of little medical scissors, triangle band-aid, and some gloves. Okay, this thing ain't worth $10. Don't waste your money. Okay, go to your local CVS, Walgreens, whatever you've got, and build your own. You'll get the things that you actually need rather than crap like this. We'd bought this actually to take camping with the kids and stuff, just for boo-boos and all that, but hell, I could have put something together a hell of a lot cheaper that equals this. I mean, the scissors in here are like a $2 pair of scissors, the tweezers maybe $1. Not worth $30. Okay, that's just trash. Okay, now this is something that I'm not all that hopped up on. On Amazon, this is like $30 as well. It actually comes with like a spatula and a little spoon and stuff like that, but it's really not worth it. Okay, all it is, you got couple of small pots, really small one, can double as a bowl too, but I mean, not worth $30. Okay, if you're going to spend $30, you can get you a good canteen with the cup, and hell, it'd be a lot better than this. I mean, don't waste your money. Okay, this might be useful at some point, I'm not sure, but I'll stick with my cantina and my cup. We'll still attach this probably to one of the kids' bug out bags. It's just okay. Now, definitely worth the money. You got 1/2 inch by 6 inch ferro rod. Comes with the striker attached. Okay, $8. Okay, has the striker, a little bit of cord, and a 6 inch ferro rod. $8, definitely worth your investment. I made a video not that long ago where my wife was using her ferro rod. This one's a new one that I bought because, well, my other one kind of disappeared. I think my house guests ran off with it. But anyhow, $8 on Amazon. Definitely worth the investment. Okay. Now, this is something that I use out here on the truck quite a bit. Okay, and you can kind of tell they're a bit dirty here, and but these are hard knuckle. You hear it? hard-knuckled tactical gloves, and they fit really well. They're nice and snug. Now, this is a cheap pair, but it's actually held up. I've had these for almost 3 years now, and I use them quite frequently out here on the truck and to keep from busting my knuckles. But I highly recommend those, especially in an SHTF. You know, you'll be going through the woods. You're going to be doing a lot of stuff that you'll need to protect your knuckles, including fighting, and those will knock somebody out. Now, you can find those in the price ranges between $15 and $50, depending on how elaborate you want to go with them. That's just a cheap $15 pair, and they've lasted a good long time. So I also use them for riding dirt bikes and motorcycles. You know, street bikes, I should say. But yeah, very good investment there between that and the ferro rod. I mean, 15, you know, for that, and 8 for the ferro rod. I mean, you're $23. You know, well worth the money. Now, something, we're coming into spring, or supposedly we're in spring, although you couldn't tell it by the weather the way that it is. But this is the time of the year when you need to go into your bug out bag, check everything that's in there. Okay, you need to be carrying some off. You know, put one of these in everybody's bug out bags. This is the deep wood off. It's the dry version. But this is just a small little can that I carry. Okay, I have bigger ones at home, but you know, just for the bug out bag, I mean, hell, you know, it's $1 in the checkout aisle, you know, at Walmart, and it works pretty good. I suggest you get you some, put it in your bug out bag. You know, I mean, these are just a few of the little things, you know, because, you know, if it hits the fan right now, you're going to need some sort of insect repellent, you know. Now, like I said, that one's not meant for long-term use. I mean, but we have a large stockpile of that kind of stuff at home anyhow. So, as well as we have white sage, which is great for repelling insects. When you're out camping, if you can get you some white sage to throw in the fire, it will keep the mosquitoes and everything away from you. It works amazing. You know, there's something about it they just don't like. But, you know, it's just, I didn't have a whole lot to talk about. I figured, well, I'll talk about these things. You know, kind of a slow news day, really. I mean, same bullshit, same day, you know, different day. It's just, everybody's talking about the Derek Chauvin trial and Russia and China, and I'm so sick of hearing it. Honestly, you know, if Russia and China want to nuke us already, okay? If they want to invade us, invade us. If they want to go to war with us, then start some shit. Let's kick this bitch and get it going. I'm tired of all the rumors and the, you know, speculation and all that kind of crap. Let's just get it going. You know, there's no sense in all this bullshit. You know, and I already said my piece last night about the racism crap and the Derek Chauvin trial. And then, you know, there was that girl over in Ohio that got shot. You know, I mean, I think that if you want my honest opinion, I think a lot of these are actual setups. Okay, they're meant to happen to escalate the tensions in this country, honestly, because, you know, one thing dies down and they have to have something to keep it going, so they'll create another emergency of some sort. It's just, you know, I mean, I could tell you some stories about, well, you know, like I was in Newtown, Connecticut when all that happened out there, and, you know, they were talking about how he had an AR-15 and he was shooting up the school and all that. And the truth of the matter was that the AR-15 was pulled out of the trunk of his car that was in the parking lot after he was already dead. Okay, so if he had an AR-15 on him when he went into the school and he was killing people, then why was it in the trunk of his car? Because I watched him myself pull it out of the trunk of his car. He went in there with handguns. He didn't go in there with a damn rifle. Okay? You know, it's just, it's a bunch of bullshit all the way around. You know, it's anything and everything possible to try to take away your freedoms, your liberties, you know, all of your rights. So, you know, this is why we prep. We prep for all the disasters that, you know, that they're going to send our way. That's why I say that you need PTSD, preps to survive disasters, because the government sure as hell can't be counted on for anything other than to cause the disasters. You know, and this pandemic bullshit, you know, Fauci going around telling people, oh, even though you've been vaccinated, you know, there's this minute little possibility that you can still get the virus and get sick and transmit it to people. You know, I mean, yes, there have been a few cases, nothing widespread or nothing like that. Okay, but because there's this minute possibility, you're still required to social distance, you're still required to wear a mask, you're still required to not have large get-togethers and yada, yada, yada. You know, the thing is, they pay this man $412,000 a year, okay, for his services. Do you honestly think that he's going to let go of that anytime soon by saying, oh, well, yeah, you're in the clear, you know, you can start resuming life as normal? No. He's going to milk that cow for every damn thing he can get out of it. You know, that's why, in my opinion, that everybody's still locked down, wearing masks, social distancing, not allowed to be with family, friends, not allowed to go to funerals, all that bullshit. You know, I mean, have you had enough of this? Because I sure have. You know, I mean, they want to start some shit, let's start some shit. Otherwise, shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down. I'm tired. You know, I'm too old for this bullshit. You know, I miss the nation that I grew up in, the republic that I grew up in. You know, because this is not a republic anymore. This is a dictatorship. It's disguised as a republic. You know, you think that you're free? Go fishing without a license. Hell, like in the town I'm in, try to collect rainwater for your garden. See what that gets you. You know, you're not free. You know, and everybody's complaining about, oh, Russia's the enemy, Russia's so bad, or they're all evil and everything. I've done a lot of research into Russia. A lot of their shit is just like ours. Hell, actually, their gun laws are at the point where they're actually getting less restrictive than our gun laws here. I mean, that's pretty sad. When Russia, a communist country, is actually allowing more freedoms than the U.S., which is supposed to be the example of freedom. Okay? And I just got to put this out there for those of you about talking about how, you know, Russia's getting all uppity about us coming into their territory and all this. Here's the thing. Back in the late 80s, when Reagan was talking to Gorbachev about bringing down the Iron Curtain. Okay, they actually made an agreement. NATO agreed to it as well, that NATO and America would not perform joint combat maneuvers along any of Russia's borders. Okay, we broke that agreement. NATO broke that agreement. Okay, so I can understand Russia's point here. You know, we did not live up to our end of the agreement. We started doing military maneuvers with other countries. You know, I mean, how would we feel if, you know, Russia came over and started doing maneuvers with Mexico, you know, along our borders, in our airspace, in our waters? You know, we would throw a bitch fit and do like they're doing. I mean, if Civil War broke out and part of the U.S. tried to break away, and then the what was left of the U.S. tried to reclaim it, and Russia decided to get involved, you know, we would not like that any more than Russia likes us getting involved with them in the Ukraine, because the Ukraine was part of Russia at one point. So, I mean, everybody needs to step back and take a look at what's really going on. Okay, all the promises made, promises broken. You know, I mean, everybody acts like America is innocent of anything in all of this, but we're not. Hell, we start a lot of this shit, and it is what it is. Anyhow, this has been Dan. Y'all have a blessed night. Get you some PTSD, preps to survive disasters. You're going to need them. God bless. Stay safe. Take care. Bye-bye.